Alright, solving by quadratic formula is very easy, so I'm going to try and be fast. All you're doing is you're going to make sure that your problem is in standard form, and once you know what that is, have the standard form up here, then you're just going to want to plug in the values into this formula here. And to make it easier, you can label your values. So 4 goes in for B anytime it shows up, and A goes in for A anytime it shows up, and so on. So you're just going to want to start adding in your values. And this is all over 2A, which is in this case 1. Alright, and then from here you're going to want to solve out this portion, the square root portion, on your calculator. I get 64, so x equals -4 plus or minus 64 over 2. I just simplified that. Alright, and now we can simplify the square root if we would like. X equals -4 plus or minus 8 over 2. And now you can just put in your calculator, -4 plus 8, that's 4, so then divide that by 2 to get your first value. So x equals 2, comma, and then our second value. So -4 minus 8, 12, divided by 2 is -6. So our answer is 2, -6. And that's all there is to quadratic formula, but I still have 2 more practice problems. So going to do those real fast. Okay, and same thing, just plug in all your values, and we can label these coefficients if it makes it easier. So -4, that's not, -6 plus or minus the square root of 6 squared minus 4, and A in this case is 4, and C is -19 over 2A, which is 4. So, and then you're going to solve this on your calculator. So -6 plus or minus 340 over 8. And from here, because we're pretty sure this is not going to be a perfect square, so you're going to simplify that at this point. So figure out what perfect square does go into it. In this case, 4 goes into 340. So because 4 times 85 is the same as the square root of 340, we're going to simplify that to 2. And you have -6 plus or minus, 2 square root 85 over 8. Alright. And you can stop here, or you could go into making these fractions and simplifying it even further. In that case, it would be negative, and then these both divide by 2. So 3/4, and we can divide this by 2. So 1/4 plus or minus 1/4 square root 85. So this could be our answer, or this could be our answer, depending how far we need to simplify it or want to simplify it, I guess. Alright. And just remember that plus or minus can break it into 2 pieces. Okay. And then for our very last one, can label it again if we would like. So negative 4 plus or minus 4 squared minus 4a, which is 2 here, and 15, which is c. I'm going off of this equation if I didn't make that clear, I guess, over 2a. So 2 times 2. And again, just solve what's in there. Calculator in your head. And I got negative 104. So, negative 4 plus or minus negative 104 over 4. And now 104, let's try to simplify that. I'll divide it by 4 first, and I get 26, which is as far as it can be simplified. So, negative 4 plus or minus, because 4 simplifies into 2. Well, square root of 4 simplifies into 2. We have 2, and then because there is this minus sign right there, maybe I should use a different color to highlight it, even though I kind of messed it up. So, 2i square root 26 over 4 here. And again, we can either leave it like this or simplify further, so negative 1 plus or minus 1/2 when those are divided, I times square root 26. And that is quadratic formula.